You researched for 6 weeks. You cross-referenced ingredients. You switched away from the brand your doctor recommended because you found something cleaner, something independent, something that was not backed by a conglomerate with a legal department. And you paid $42 more per bottle, and you felt the difference. Then I'm going to show you the label on the back of the bottle your independent brand shares with the one you abandoned. Same lot number, same manufacturer code, different logo. That is not a coincidence. That is the architecture. One holding company, Nestlé Health Science, currently controls or co-manufactures for dozens of consumer wellness brands across the supplement, functional food, and wellness beverage categories. The brands have different names, different price points, different founders, and different origin stories, but the capsules come off the same line. The company is Nestlé Health Science, which acquired the core brand portfolio of the Bountiful Company for $5.75 billion in 2021. You have seen their products. You have almost certainly bought them. You do not know their name. Here's how it works. A wellness brand launches with a story. It hires a ring-lit founder with credentials. Then it contracts with a third-party manufacturer because building an FDA-compliant facility requires millions of dollars almost no independent brand has. The co-manufacturer already has the formulas. Pre-developed blends any brand can license, white label, and sell as their own proprietary innovation. The proprietary blend on your label is frequently a stock formula. The manufacturer owns it. Your brand licensed it. This is not an accident. This is a design choice. The consolidation accelerated in 2010 when Carlyle Group acquired NBTY for $3.8 billion, absorbing Nature's Bounty, Sundown Naturals, Ester-C, and more than 3 dozen other brands. Each brand kept its identity. The manufacturing provenance disappeared. The brand name shifted. The manufacturing consolidation did not. The FDA does not require the label to name the actual manufacturer. You are buying a story. The product was made by someone else entirely. This is not care. This is architecture. The supplement industry operates under the Dietary Supplement, Health and Education Act, passed in 1994. No pre-market approval is required. The burden of proof is reversed. The Food and Drug Administration must demonstrate harm after the fact. The law that was supposed to protect you was written by the people selling you the product. This law is not a consumer protection law. It is a liability shield. Here's what most people do not know about third-party testing. The phrase has no regulated definition. The phrase third-party tested on a supplement label means at some point someone tested something. That is all it means. The bioavailability gap is where the real fraud lives. Magnesium is the clearest example. Magnesium oxide, the cheapest form to manufacture, absorbs at approximately 4% in most adult digestive systems. Magnesium glycinate absorbs at 50 to 60%. The manufacturing cost difference is roughly 12 cents per capsule. The retail price difference is 0. Both are legally labeled magnesium supplement. The label does not have to tell you which form you're taking unless the brand volunteers it. Most brands do not volunteer it. That is not an error. That is the math they chose. The bioavailability fraud is legal. The Dietary Supplement, Health and Education Act requires no proof of efficacy. No mechanism compels disclosure. White labeling is the final layer of the architecture. When a brand licenses a stock formula, the manufacturer developed it. The brand adjusts a ratio or two and then submits the product as a proprietary blend, a legal label that permits hiding the exact ratios of every component inside it. A proprietary blend label hides ratios, not ingredients. The proprietary blend is not a secret formula. It is a redacted label. There is a database the supplement industry does not advertise. The NSF Certified for Sport database is publicly searchable by lot number at nsfsport.com. Every production lot is tested, and annual facility audits are required. Look up the specific bottle in your hand and confirm the certification is current. The brands with NSF certification are almost never the most marketed ones. It is free and takes 40 seconds. The founder video tells you nothing that is in the database. USP Verified is the parallel program for non-sport supplements. The diamond-shaped seal confirms the compound is present at the labeled dose and that it has passed dissolution testing. USP quality is marketing language. The USP Verified seal is a verified standard. The label is designed to exploit that gap. Before you buy any mineral supplement, look for the specific compound name after the mineral. Magnesium glycinate or bisglycinate indicates the chelated form. Plain magnesium with no form listed is almost always oxide. The same principle applies across zinc, iron, and calcium. You are not looking for the most expensive product. You are looking for the specific word after the mineral name. That word is the actual product. Everything else is packaging. Magnesium glycinate retails at the same price as magnesium oxide. If you are taking oxide, you absorb 5% of the labeled dose. The glycinate form delivers 50 to 60% of the labeled dose. Same price, more than 10 times the absorbable amount. They needed you not to know the difference existed. Dozens of brands, one factory. A labeling law written by lobbyists. You are not wrong to look for something better. The architecture was built to exhaust that search. Research the form, find the certification, pull the lot number. 40 seconds. That is the gap between their model and yours. They cannot sell you the inferior form if you know to ask which form. They cannot hide behind a proprietary blend if you know what it conceals. They cannot use third-party tested as a credential if you know it has no definition. You are now the most dangerous thing to their business model, a woman who knows. If you made it this far, subscribe. I cover the wellness industry's financial architecture every week.